Hello everyone, welcome back to SWA Education. Myself Radha, and today we are going to cover plantation crop, or we can say tea, coffee and cocoa processing method. So let's start with our today's lecture. So beverages is any kind of liquid intended for human consumption. In addition to their basic function of quenching thirst, they also play an important role in social culture. These include tea, coffee, soft drinks, shake and alcoholic beverages. So in today's time, most of the human mostly consume this tea, coffee and cocoa. So first one is the tea. Tea is the second most popular beverages in the world. Only water is rated higher in world consumption than tea. So water is the only thing that is consumed more than that of tea. Otherwise tea is the second most popular beverages. And tea is a beverage which is made from the processed leaf of a tea plant. So from which it is made up of? Made up of tea plants, leaf, and the botanical name of this plant is Camellia sinensis. So it is important name of botanical name of this tea plant is Camellia sinensis. And the caffeine, because our tea consists of caffeine, so caffeine content is lesser than coffee. In case of coffee, it present in more amount. It also contains small amount of tannin compound, vitamin A, vitamin B2, vitamin C, D and K and some minerals and aromatic oil. So that is all about tea. So how we process tea? So method of tea processing, first one is plucking, in which tea leaves are plucked off from the end of branchlete. Next one is withering, in which plucked leaves are placed on withering rack, or we can say for dry then. And the first stage of withering may take 10 to 20 hours under shade so as to reduce the internal moisture of leaf. So withering condition is mainly to remove the moisture content, or we can say a process of drying. Next one is the grinding process. What we did in grinding, we crush the tea leaf so that enzyme inside the cell are exposed and they become active. Next one is the fermentation and oxidation, in which leaves are spread on a thin platform and allowed to ferment for 2 to 6 hours. Next one is the drying process, in which we dry fermented material in a chamber of hot air, and drying operation is exceptionally important as it seals all the flavor. Next one is screening. After drying, tea is cleaned and sorted into various grades. So these are the process of tea processing. First one is the plucking, in which we plucked out tea leaf. Second one is the withering, in which we remove the moisture content by drying process. Next one is the rolling and then drying and then screening. Second beverage is coffee. So coffee is an evergreen shrub or a small tree. There are many species of coffee, but most popular coffees are coffee arabica and coffee senophora, that is robusta. So coffee production, there are various steps that include for the production of a coffee, that is harvesting of beans, processing of beans, drying the beans, hulling, polishing, grading, tasting, roasting and grinding. So first one is the harvesting of beans, in which what we did, after 3 to 4 years, when they reach maturity, coffee tree bear fruit in lines or cluster along the branches. It also known as berry or cherry. This fruit turns red when it is ready to be harvested. Coffee beans are actually the seeds of these ripened cherries. Harvesting time varies according to geographical zone, but typically there is only one harvest in a year. So one time we harvest the beans of the coffee in a year. Then processing of beans. These beans are processed by two methods. One is dry method, other one is the wet method. In dry method, what we did, beans are kept in sunlight and at a regular interval we prevent fermentation. Next one is the wet method. This method requires greater investment and more care than the dry method, but it causes less damage and help to preserve the intrinsic quality of the beans. So wet method causes less damage. but greater investment. And what is the difference between these two methods? Difference is that in wet method use a procedure to remove the pulp from the bean within 12 to 24 hours of harvesting instead of allowing cherries to dry. Next one is the drying the beans. So drying is done in the presence of sun, that is called sun drying. Next is the hulling. In wet processed cuffing, hulling is used to remove the hull or dried parchment immediately surrounding the beans. Or we can say removal of outer covering of the beans, that is the hulling. Next one is the polishing. Polishing beans is an optional process that is not always done. So it is optional. During the polishing process, any silver skin that remains on the bean after hulling is removed in polishing machine. So in hulling we remove the outer covering, and in polishing this is optional to remove the outer surface that is remained after hulling also. Next one is the grading. Grading means in which we convert larger particles into smaller size. So coffee beans are graded according to size and then density. Next one is tasting the coffee. So tasting of coffee is referred to as cupping. In this process, coffee is tasted and evaluated by sensory expert, and the taster assesses the green bean for appearance. Small quantities roasted and tested for color, flavor and aroma. So in this method, expert taste the coffee and evaluate by sensory expert. Next one is roasting the coffee. So raw coffee has no flavor or aroma. Roasting is the heat treatment which transforms the green beans into the aromatic brown nudges that is available in whole or powdered form. The flavor that develops during the roasting is due to the organic compound and volatile oil present in the beans. So in roasting, transform the green bean into brown beans, means changeable of the color. And the flavor that developed during roasting is due to organic compound or volatile, we can say gaseous oil present in the beans. So third beverage is cocoa. So cocoa plant is a small tree that is made by grinding the seed of pods of a cocoa tree, that is Theobroma cocoa. So its production takes 5 steps, in which first step is the harvesting. So harvesting of right kind of fruit or pod is carried at yellow color stage. Next one is the fermentation. Generally, the fruits are kept for natural fermentation. For this, they are first peeled off in heap in perforated wooden box for 3 to 12 days. And the time period depends on the type of bean. No external heat treatment is required. Drop in temperature of mass indicate that fermentation is complete. So time period depend on the bean, species or quality of the bean. External heat is not required. When there is a drop in the mass, that means fermentation is done. And fermentation ends with the breakdown of pulp and change in the color. So end result of the fermentation is breakdown of pulp and change in color of seed. And seed are removed by filtration process. Next one is curing. Fermented beans are now dried in sun or hot air dryers. And this process changes the color of shell to dark brown. Next one is the roasting. In roasting, what we did, beans are first screened out. We screen that if there is a presence of any foreign substance or not. So before roasting, the beans are screened for any unwanted foreign substance and sorted out. After roasting, beans are passed through corrugated roller to break the cell. And these beans are baked in oven at about 121 degrees Celsius for about 45 minutes. And the last step is the grinding and defatting. So roasted dehulled beans are called nib, and the nib are then put into stone mill, that is the chakki, to make a fine paste. And the friction between the two stones of mill or mill produce heat which melt the cocoa fat. And the melted fat carries with it in suspension. Finally, ground particle of cocoa mass or chocolate liquor or bitter chocolate. So grinding is done by the mills, or we can say chakki, to make a fine paste. And then the friction between the two stones of mill produce heat, and the result of that heat is that cocoa get melt, and the melted fat carries within its suspension that consists of cocoa mass, chocolate liquor and bitter chocolate. So today we discuss about the beverages processing and production, in which we target about tea, cocoa and the coffee. So I hope this lecture is very clear to all of you. So thank you so much everyone. If you find this video beneficial for you, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe this channel for more such kind of videos. And if you have any query regarding this lecture, you can comment down below. Thank you so much.